Thank you for tuning in to another edition of Pre-Market PULSESCAN. Today is Wednesday, August the 9th, 2017. The time is 9:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jumping in right into the thick of things. Overnight markets, the Dow futures is down 39. I'll make that 40 points at 21,990. NASDAQ 100 is down 38 and a quarter at 58.79 and three quarters. The E-mini S&P 500 is down 8 and a quarter at 24.64 half. Russell is down 9.6 points at 13.99.80. Nat gas is trading at $2.86. Gold futures rallied to 1282.40 and has pulled back to 1278 even, up $15.50. Silver still struggling to get it together. It rallied up to $16.83, now trading at 16.75 half, up 36 cents. Crude oil up 35 cents at $49.52.5. The long bond powered up big time, up a full point. It's up 1.1130 seconds. All right, so it is almost up 2 points at 155.03. We hit 155.08 just a moment ago, and you know what that means: lower rates, folks. Soybeans up $1.75 at 9.75. And let's see here, the euro giving up that ghost. It's down 52 pips. Pound down 12 pips, and the Aussie is down 35 pips. The euro is at 117.26, pound is at 129.94, and the Aussie is at 78.74. The US dollar powered up more overnight. We rallied to 93.88, and right now it's at 93.83. Remember those numbers I was giving you yesterday as far as daily and weekly momentum readings for the US dollar. It is powered up. It is rallying off of that support base low made in the bear market pullback low, and it is off to the races. I did explain that in the prior videos. So as you can see here, it is manifesting itself. But let's jump into some pre-market activity, shall we? Right now you're looking at a chart of NVIDIA. NVIDIA in the pre-market is taking it on the chin, pulled back to 168.70, and right now it's at 168.70. So it's off almost $2 from where we closed yesterday at the 170.30. All right, so it is falling primarily due to Bitcoin pulling back some more overnight. Bitcoin's down about 2% right now, so this is to be understood. You know, this is par for the course. I'm not surprised by that at all. All right, let's take a look at. Let's see. I don't think these other equity counterparts have pre-market like NVIDIA. Let me just double check. Let's see what we got here, because today's the 9th. All right, we got a little something, something. BITCF is showing at 46 cents, but that's pretty much where it closed at. So, yeah. And right now we're about 4 minutes and 54 seconds into the opening bell. So, okay. We'll see. This will probably come off some more. Let's see here. BTSC. I don't think it has a pre-market. Nah, it doesn't have, this one doesn't have a pre-market. I know GBTC doesn't either. And like I said, this is a 4-hour chart we're looking at, by the way, so I can pull up the intraday data. Yep, no pre-market in this one either. Yep. So I'm anticipating they're going to come off some more. I think GBTC will probably fill the gap today. So we'll wait and see. But being that the U.S. equities are down across the board, I think the important thing to remember is that this whole nuke talk, okay, it has everybody spooked. That's really what it is at the end of the day. It's nuke talk with North Korea. For those of you that have a longer memory, you probably recall not long ago the talking heads on the media were saying, they were laughing about the idea of, North Korea being a real threat, and that they were, decades away from being able to have a nuke that they could strike with from long distance. Yesterday, it came out that that was all make believe, and that they actually do have the technology available to shoot a long range missile at everybody. But here's my thing, though. I thought that we had these powerful Star Wars type capabilities and mechanisms in place so that if we see a missile coming from somewhere, we can shoot it down. I thought that's what the whole thing was, or even disarm the thing with a laser or whatever. I thought that technology existed. So if that's the case, why are we making such a big deal about them having an old school way of doing things with a missile? That's like a guy standing with a bazooka, trembling, shaking in his boots at the little guy standing in front of him with a slingshot. All right. I thought that shooting missiles was old school. I thought we had backpack nukes and drones and all these other things that everyone's afraid of now. Not the old school way of shooting the old school nuke, old school missile. So if that's what everyone's afraid of, I don't understand. I thought that we had everybody in check. I thought the U.S. was this incredible superpower who knows what everyone else is doing, and we're in control of everything and everybody in every country. We set up kingdoms and tear down kingdoms. I thought we installed dictators and removed dictators. I thought that's what we did here. So now all of a sudden we're afraid of Kim Jong Un's toy missiles. Is that it? Hmm? With a little teeny payload? I didn't think the payload could hurt us. Uh, it's funny how the hypocrisy in the media goes back and forth and back and forth. They say one thing and then do another, do one thing and say another. And then they try to spin it like they never said it. So, I mean, that's up there with, you could never fly planes into buildings here in the U.S. You would never see terrorism in the U.S. And then 9/11 happens. So, is this that all over again? Or is this more saber rattling and grandstanding on behalf of the U.S. to try to show that it's strong and mighty, when in all actuality is it's weak? Are we just talking tough and roaring like a lion to scare away any other predators in the room, hoping that the roar and the growl will make people afraid, but then there's really nothing behind the growl if a fight were to break out? I don't know. I think the warmongers here within the shadow government, they want war. They love war. War is a racket. War is profit for them. But they're not the ones on the fighting lines. They're not the ones sending their sons and daughters to fight, and they're not fighting themselves. I think what really needs to happen is when nations are beefing with each other like this, I think the leadership should box. So in this particular case, Kim Jong Un and Donald Trump should get in the ring and they should box. That's how it should be. It should be settled. I mean, you don't have to worry about loss of life. It's a boxing match. You don't have to worry about buildings being bombed. And I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that was the opening bell. It's 9:30 now, so Wall Street is now awoken. All right, moving on. As you can see here, look at gold. Gold is trying its best to get a strong close here. We need a close above 1280. A close above 1280 would actually open up a powerful intraday price inflection point to push prices to at least spike the 1300, at least on a spike. That is going to be an interesting thing to watch today. Can gold get to the 1280? All right, we got to see this. This is going to be awesome. This is an opportunity as we get back up here at the upper end of the channel. We can actually try to push through this time. Or is this upper end of the channel going to get sold off heavy? That is the big $1,000,000,000 question. Is it going to be sold off again, or are we about to do a little something, something? So we'll see. You know, like I said, it's early. We don't know yet. Anything is possible. We just have to watch and see what is it going to be. Let's see what else. Silver. Let's pull up silver real quick. Silver doesn't have as much power behind it because it's been the weaker sister, but it's trying. Silver just has to get a close above $16.73 today, and then I think we could at least make a run toward the trend line of 1707 up here. So that's what silver's going to try to do today. That's all it really needs to do. What else? There was something else I wanted to show you guys, and I can't remember what it is now. It'll come to me, and when it does, I'll just have to do a video about it. But anyway, that's about it. We do have some crash alerts here that are coming up. We got one for the Dow, the S&P, the Euro. Gold still has one hanging over its head, so does silver. And let's see, the Euro, Yen, and the British Pound, GDX, GDXJ, NAC. Let's see. And the oil, USO. I also have it in XIV. Remember, I showed you the XIV was basically the canary in the coal mine, and if XIV hit its price inflection point, that was it. Well, here we go. Okay, this is what happened. All right, this is what happened. So it fell below $91.13. All right, a close below that this week would open up much further downside for next week. And then at that point, 81.86 is in play. All right, so that's where we are headed. And that's a pretty significant pullback, folks. That is a significant pullback. All right. So let's see what happens. Right now, the equity market, as you can see here on the left side of the screen, you know, it's down, but it's trying to bounce back a little bit. It's waffling around. So we'll see what can happen. This NASDAQ below 59, though, is crucial. The S&P 500, as it stays below 25, is also very critical. The Russell below 1400 is also critical. So those are the price points we're going to be watching today. All right, that's what we need to watch and see what's going to happen. Things can reverse on a dime. They sure can, but the XIV is down $2. Facebook is off more than $1. AMD down 31 cents. That gotta hurt. Nvidia down over $1 right now. Okay. Financial sector, XLF off about 5 cents. GDXJ though up nice, up almost 50 cents. Let's see what can happen here. Let's take a look. What we got going on here? Is there some hope? Is it making a run toward the intraday price inflection point? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Again, we need a close above $32.68 this week if we're going to hope to make a run toward that 33.35 trend line resistance right here on a close for next week. So it's taking little baby steps. Has a long way to go, folks. As you can see, a long way to go. All right, so this is what we're watching today, folks. So we'll see what happens. It's interesting, but this North Korea talk, just so you guys know, has really spooked the markets right now. And you see right here down on the screen, stocks slide amid North Korea-related tensions. This is real news that is affecting real markets. Okay, call it what you want, but this is what's going on. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna put it out there and say, you know what? the market needs to look for a reason to justify what it's doing. Okay? You can blame it on Korea. You can blame it on anything you want. It doesn't matter. But remember, I did tell you that on or about July 31st, the end of July, that you would see the topping pattern in the markets. If the pattern of 2012 was going to play itself out, sometimes there are reoccurring patterns in the markets. And I told you that this year, it looks like 2012 is the reoccurring pattern. All right, but it's an inverse pattern. Instead of bottoming out, like we did in 2012, we're topping out. All right, so it's an inverse pattern. So, of course, all of that remains to be yet to be seen, but so far, it does look like the analysis is playing itself out. Would you not agree? Also, what about all these crash alerts? All right, I gave you crash alerts, and these crash alerts are starting to play themselves out. The market is pulling back. I'm just saying. So, with that being said, you know what to look for, folks. You have your post-wave price triggers in front of you. You know that quite a few of these triggered overnight. So you probably woke up this morning to find yourself short. And that's a good thing. Just use your stops wisely. And let's trail these positions and see what happens. And be prepared that if it turns on a dime, we're going to go ahead and turn right along with it. All right. So we're going to make it do what it do. So with that being said, remember, pulsewavetrading.com. Come learn how to trade these markets. Learn how to benefit and profit from the news. Learn how to profit from what the central banks do and don't do. And whenever everyone else is spooked and saying the sky is falling, you'll be the one laughing all the way to the bank. PulseWaveTrading.com. Remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Peace. 5. And let's see here. The euro giving up that ghost. It's down 52 pips. Pound down 12 pips, and the Aussie is down 35 pips. The euro is at 117.26, pound is at 129.94, and the Aussie is at 78.74. Gold futures rallied to 1282.40 and it's pulled back to 1278 even, up $15.50. Silver still struggling to get it together. It rallied up to $16.83, now trading at $16.75.5, up 36 cents. Crude oil up 35 cents at $49.52.5. The long. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of Pre-Market PULSESCAN. Today is Wednesday, August the 9th, 2017. The time is 9:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jumping in right into the thick of things. Overnight markets, the Dow futures is down 39. I'll make that 40. Bond powered up big time. Up a full point. It's up 1.1130 seconds. All right. So it is almost up 2 points at 155.03. We hit 155.08 just a moment ago. And you know what that means. Lower rates, folks. Soybeans up $1.75 at 970 points at 21,990. Nasdaq 100 is down 38 and a quarter at 58.79 and 3/4. The E-mini S&P 500 is down 8 and a quarter at 24.64.5. Russell is down 9.6 points at 13.99.80. Nat gas is trading at $2.86.